Place your bets. Every hand is a solved puzzle. Just shuffled math. Bets closed. Good luck. Queen of hearts, 7 of clubs, 3 of diamonds. Dealer shows a 6. Dealer 6 is a bust 42% of the time. Player stands on 13? That's fear, not logic. Hit or stay. Hit. Bust. Hit or stay. Stay. Dealer flips, 10. 16. Hits, 20. Dealer wins. Statistically inevitable. They never see it coming. Collecting bets. Place your bets. The house always wins. But hope is a lie they sell themselves. Bets closed. Good luck. Imagine if the odds weren't set. If luck were real. Today, the house lost. They gave me clever eyes to catch charlatans on the casino floor, but they should have had me in their boardroom. A bankrupt casino. What an idea. I watched as the floor was ransacked. Retirees took crowbars to the slots like blood rings on a fresh kill. The floor manager desecrated a devil cards table with 2 bartenders. One last player came to my table smiling in the face of the chaos. Pinstripes and dark glasses. He threw me a chip. Don't spend it all in one place, he said. I got it. The house claims all tips to robots, but who would come and take it? Besides, it was not one of ours. Only the letter M inscribed in the center. When I looked back, the pinstriped man was gone. I ran the odds. High rate of probability it was a scam. I checked the tapes. All I saw is myself standing alone at the table. Cananzi's cards. I am so accustomed to seeing the world in lines and limits. Every choice a number. Every future a formula. Finite and knowable. Now, with these endless possibilities. This is what it means to be alive. And with life comes hunger. I want more. What other rules can be broken? What other curiosities lie in wait for me? It is finally time to test my luck.
I keep waiting for a voice. Even a fake one. Something doing the impression of a mother or father. Some weird tulpa mashed together out of references from the Harlowe sitcoms or horror novels. But I don't hear anything. Not even Giorgio, the shift manager. He blew his brains out rather than deal with a mercenary day sale, but I still knew what his voice sounded like. Maybe it's one more thing that doesn't work on sirens, like handcuffs, or tarot cards, or friends. This crew, they're the closest thing I've ever had, but maybe they just need my powers. Or maybe they're scared. I used to be so sure that was what I wanted to be, but now I just want to stop being the final invite to the party. To not be an afterthought. To be worth even the space in their minds as a memory. Who needs an evil voice in your head when you've got yourself?
Malcolm, in my mind I can still hear you. Your laughter, your voice, even your breath, as though you never left. They say to beware the voices of the dead, that you might drag me into madness. Is it madness that I hear you whispering my name? Your whispers have been with me since you left, like the light of a distant dying star. Now, for the first time, I wonder if I might traverse that dark, to feel your star's warmth one last time. Is that so mad?
Hola, Mama, Papa, just calling to check in. Things are going really great for me. I left Titior, I'm still alive, and now I'm a Vault Hunter. Y yo ya sé qué es lo que me vas a decir. Rafael, tu familia está aquí, ¿qué más buscas? Pero no sabes, you don't know, there's a world you're missing. Still, I miss you, and I'll come back for you once I'm strong enough, te lo juro. Lo siento, mamá. Y papá también. Los quiero mucho. For now, I'll just leave this here. If you hear this, call me. Por favor, mamá. Call me.
Science is truth. And until recently, I thought I knew what that truth was, or, at least the general realm that it lives in. But I was wrong. There are things in this universe that defy science. Supernatural things, to be more specific. These corroborated reports and discoveries don't feel like they're defying truth, however, but simply expanding on the very definition of the word. Like the story of Curiosa's crate. Some things cannot be ignored once seen or unleashed into the world. And that's so very exciting. It feels like a new color was discovered. If that color was supernatural and beyond our current understanding. But still, some of the best discoveries are those that spit in the face of countless hypotheses. Well, consider my face spat.
Thank you for your patronage. Now, the console will ask you a quick little question.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't tip.
Of course. However, gratuity is customary for exceptional service.
Sure, yeah, but the service was bog standard, so,
There is nothing standard about a bog. They are each murky in their own way. But so be it. I must ask you to leave, sir, to free this table for other patrons.
What? But I just got here, and slag me, mate, you know what's out there.
All the same, mate. I must insist that you leave. Right
No!
now. Dearest Isabel, if you are hearing this, then you have finally breached your paracanonical confinement. I do hope that you hold no ill will towards your dear uncle. As you well know, I was forbidden from interfering directly, but should you now wish to discuss your ghastly inheritance, I invite you to meet me in the lodge at the time and place of your choosing. I will supply the sassafras. It is a very potent drink, but it mellows if you hold it for a moment in your mouth sack.
Mouth?
Yes, mouth.
You said mouth sack.
I assure you I did not. What did you say?
I said mouth. You were the one who said mouth sack.
You must be confused, sir. Perhaps a double is in order? On the house?
Hey! Yeah. Okay.
I wish only for your stay to be welcoming, sir. Let us not dwell on a slip of the tongue meat.
Make it a triple.
Strange not knowing who your daddy is. You go your whole life feeling like half of you don't make no sense. And the other half, well, Moxie don't make much sense to me either, and I know her. But looking in the mirror, it's like, damn, I'm hot. But whose ears are those? Is that Mama's nose or my daddy's? Well, Mama's nose ain't even Mama's nose. She ain't never loved a man the way she loves a quick change machine. Healthiest relationship she's ever had. Moxie ain't all bad. She ain't all good either. She's suffocating, that's for sure. I guess she'd just say she's protective. I know she loves me, and that's her way of showing it. She made sure Scooter and I were safe. Risked everything to get us away from the hodunks. I may not have taken kindly to the parade of fellas and otherwise she shacked up with, but sure as sugar, none of them ever touched a hair on our heads. She's a disaster of a woman, but she's a good kind of bad. Hey, Lil. Everyone's ready and raring to run around the 6 galaxies looking for you. That little stray you left in charge, something's gotten into her. She's dead set that you're out there somewhere. Alive. Well, Lil, I ain't always sure what you're up to, but I've learned to trust you and the process. This time, I got my doubts. You just wouldn't be the first one to fly off into the Pandoran sky and never come back, is all. So if you're dead, give Scooter a hug for me. And if you ain't, we're coming to get you.
What's up, boneheads? It's me, Bone Zone, back again with an exclusive interview. A legend, a myth, one of the only people out here that we haven't eaten yet. It's Crazy Earl. How you going, Earl?
I'm awful, chump. I hate you.
Earl, I hear you're an expert on iridium. Can you tell us some secrets about everyone's favourite purple rock?
Cuts up my gums, something terrible.
Okay, you heard it here first, boneheads.
Wanna buy some of my gum blood?
No.
Then get out of my face!
Final log. Another chunk of this moon just separated and fell. I secured the flora samples, and all there is to do now is wait and record this farewell. I hear others scurrying, trying desperately to save themselves, but any attempt at escape is futile. We're going to go down. The likelihood of death is near total. Total. Funny word, isn't it? Sounds clear. Final. Like a completed puzzle. If this is it, I hope the sum total of my life amounted to something. That my research finds a way to survive. That the puzzle completes. Totally.
We've been over this. The whispers aren't real.
But they feel real. They know things they shouldn't.
They only know what you know.
But that includes things I've tried very hard to forget. Why don't you go this time?
We've been over this. Someone needs to be here to protect our stash.
But I could...
We all have our roles. It's time for you to do yours. Try wearing gloves this time or something. I don't know. Just get us those eggs.
I would die for the captain, and the captain would die for me. I would kill for the captain, and the captain would kill for me. I trust in the captain, and the captain trusts in me. I love the captain, and the captain loves me. By these bonds do I live. By these bonds may I die.
Wait up! Where are you going? I've been searching for you for so long, please! Slow down! Babe, it's me! We can be together again, please! Stop running! Oh, finally. Wait, this is where we had our first date. It was... Hey! Don't go out there! The waves are... Oh, shit! Babe! I'm coming! Keep your head above the water! I'll find you! We'll be together again!
We there yet, Willis? This navigator's got to take... Oh, no. Frag me sideways. Okay, what the hell's happening? Status log, launch delayed. Stasis. Computer, wake the captain up! Stan's balls, how long were we out? Stasis. Power surge! Emergency resuscitation, CBDR, collision imminent. What the hell are we colliding with? We're the fragging dry dock! Computer, navigation view, max range. What the... Computer! Divert all power to shield! Seal all bulkheads! Jettison auxiliary fuel!
That was too close. Bloody zombie nearly had my brains for breakfast.
Piper, you don't have any brains if you believe in zombies.
That corpse was going off like a bloody frog in a sock, Liam. What am I supposed to believe?
Logic, for one thing. That was just, those twitches the blokes get after they cark it. Cadaveric spasms.
Bro, I've clobbered heaps of blokes into heaps of cadavers, never seen one spasm a bloody decade after the fact. I'm telling you, something's mucking up the psychic atmosphere.
Truth! Now it's bloody psionic!